Hi and welcome to Inside Dakar and day 11 of the Dakar Rally 2022. Can you believe it's already been 11 days? Today the drivers or the crews have been through stage 9, which has been just less than 500 kilometers, including both special stage and road section. As you saw from those opening images, a different type of stage today, perhaps a bit less sand and more mountainous terrain. It's been another encouraging day for Team Audi Sport, all drivers within the top 10. And I have to say, I'm mighty impressed by the performance of Matthias Ekstrom and Emil Bergqvist opening the road today and managing to finish P4. The gaps have also been really close. So let's go straight out to the desert to our reporter, Stefan Moser, who is with Matthias Ekstrom right now.
Hi, Molly. Yes, we are sitting on the black gold of the Rally Dakar on the tires, but we don't want to talk about the tires. We can do that later with Emil, his co-driver. Today we want to talk a little bit. It was the first time for Matthias to open a stage. How was the feeling?
No, I really enjoyed it. It was a new challenge. No proper size lines from any car, so it was only for motorbikes and quads. So in some areas it's a bit exciting, especially in the camel grass region. You have to make the very first line, but in some areas it's also okay.
In the past we always talk about that the opener is always the most difficult position in the race. But you become fourth today. Best Audi driver once again.
Yeah, I think it was just a good day from us. Emil did very good navigation, so we did not have any issues with this. We had no punctures, and we just tried to find a steady rhythm that we could keep all the stage. And in the end, it worked out pretty well, and we were ending P4, which we are very happy with.
Okay, after P4 from the pole position, what's your forecast for tomorrow?
Will be difficult. There are 3 Toyotas in front. Nasser will start P3. So I think tomorrow there will be many guys behind us that will also push very hard. So we have nothing else to do than continue learning as we have done all the other days.
So good luck and bring the car back in one piece.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic stuff. Thank you very much there to Stefan and Matthias. Great job by them today, as well as the other guys. So let's have a closer look at the route for today. Stage 9 is a loop stage in Wadi Dawasir. This means that they start and finish in the same bivouac. Today's stage is a fast one and in a lot of mountainous terrain. 490 kilometers in total, 287 count as the special stage. Well, I really enjoyed seeing those images at the beginning. I look forward to seeing more of them and also hearing from the drivers about today's stage. These are the highlights. The shortest stage of the 2022 Dakar Rally so far created the closest finish. The top 8 cars finished within less than 4 minutes of each other on Tuesday's 9th stage. All 3 Audi RSQ e-trons are running without any technical issues since the rest day, with all 3 cars finishing within the top 10. After winning Monday's stage, Matthias Ekstrom and Emil Bergqvist opened the road on a special stage of the Dakar Rally for the first time. The Swedish duo coped well with the new experience, finishing 4th, 4 seconds in front of 9-time World Rally champion Sebastian Loeb.
It's always nice with new experience, and we had a really enjoyable ride. Emil did a good job with the navigation, so we didn't have any picnic tours. So maybe I was not pushing enough at some places, but in general very happy with the stage. To finish P4 when you open the road, I think is very good.
The 2 other Audi RSQ e-trons were delayed by punctures. Carlos Sainz and Lucas Cruz before the first waypoint, Stefan Peter-Hansel and Edouard Bollinger halfway through the stage. Both recovered very well, finishing 6th and 8th respectively.
The beginning we have to turn a little bit to catch a waypoint. I lost a minute and something. And then later we have a slow puncture and it was coming down slowly, and we have to change it after the neutralization, the tire, and it was again a slow change.
It was a fast stage. I think that the first 100 kilometers we took less than 50 minutes, so the average was really fast. But we get a puncture just after that, so probably a kilometer 120, and I didn't see the rocks. So after that, I was a little bit disappointed, and I said, I don't know how to drive on the rocks, and I drive a little bit like a taxi driver, you know.
A look at today's results. Matthias Ekström and Emil Bergqvist only just missed another podium result by little over a minute. Carlos Sainz and Lucas Cruz finished 6th despite their early puncture. Stefan Peter Hansel and Edouard Bollinger lost less than 4 minutes today despite also having to change a wheel. In the overall standings, Matthias Ekström and Emil Bergqvist are now less than 8 minutes away from the top 10. Well, it's tough with those punctures, isn't it? But not unusual for the Dakar Rally, especially when you see those pictures from today. So let's go back out to the desert, shall we? And speak with our driver who finished in P6.
Yes, Carlos is standing beside me. Today he finished in position number 6, but had a lot of experience, 3 Dakar wins so far in 3 different cars. And I want to talk a little bit about the past and the present. You drove the Dakar in South America, you do it here in Saudi Arabia. Could you explain a little bit the difference between South America and Saudi Arabia?
Obviously, there are quite a few differences. The most important thing is the DNA of the rally was the same in South America than in Africa than in here. You know, endurance really demanding, very challenging. But talking about the main differences, for sure, South America was a little bit more technical, a bit slower. Here we are more in open desert, faster stages, sometimes a little bit too much. I remember the first week here, the first year in 2020, it was really nice week. So I think it is something to look for the future. But nevertheless, of course, a lot of people in South America.
It was very emotional.
Yeah, a lot all over the place, always people in the bivouacs, in the road. That is a big difference also compared to here, and the asado as well.
And what about the language?
For me, I think it was quite useful and quite a good thing because obviously I can speak Spanish, they speak Spanish, and it was easier and a lot of passion also there. But I think here I can feel in slowly the country discovering the Dakar.
Did you have a favorite stage in South America and now here in Saudi Arabia? Is something where you like to be very much?
Well, in South America, of course, we were doing some really nice roads, a little bit in close to Carlos Paz, close to Cordoba, where I remember me a little bit the time of WRC. I really enjoy those days as well. And here, to be honest, well, I think at the moment I have nothing really special. I think it's a nice country to hold the Dakar here, and I'm really looking for the last 3 days.
We saw a lot of fantastic landscape here around us. Could you see that out of the car?
Unfortunately, when you are driving, you really have to concentrate 150 meters in front of the car. You don't have much time to look around. Of course, in the road section, you see incredible places, and it is true. It's really a very, very, very nice country and some amazing places.
So, after next year's Dakar, I invite him for 3 more days here to stay with me on holiday, and we will see all the nice landscape. Back to you, Molly.
Very much, Stefan and Carlos, and I hear that tomorrow's stage is particularly picturesque, so look forward to that. Right, we've been talking about some punctures there has been for Carlos and Stefan today. These things happen, so why not show you how to change the wheel and actually how tough it is to do so out in the desert. Here is Emil Bergqvist in today's backstage video.
Hello, I'm Emil Bergqvist, the co-driver of Matthias Ekström. I will now show you how we do when we get a puncture in the desert and we have to change the tire. So first of all, we have to lift the car with the hydraulic jacks, so I just have to press a button. Then we need to open the cover for the spare wheel. And then basically we just have to take it out. It's a little bit heavy, it weighs 40 kilos. And then you just have to try to lift it up again. Tighten all the bolts. So, and then you just have to put the puncture tire back again. And to be able to do this, you have to train a lot of muscles because, yeah, 40 kilos is not very easy, and especially when you are in a rush. You also have to be really careful that you really tight it well so it doesn't fly out on the stage. And then you just have to put back the cover again. Now everything is fixed, then you just have to bring the car down again. That's how you do a tire change.
Very cool stuff, Emil. Thank you for showing us that. And it's clear from what you said as well that fitness is key when it comes to the Dakar Rally and to changing wheels out in the desert. And we will actually show you a little bit more later on in Inside Dakar about what sort of level of fitness it takes to do this rally. But first, we are going to go back out to the desert to Stefan and Stefan.
Yeah, Stefan is with me and he's just checking the car. Satisfied with everything so far? Yes.
Yes, just still some dust. But it's okay. No, it is a joke. Not
Dust
the car.
in the desert. Where did it come from?
It's not expect, huh?
We are coming to the questions from our social media, I guess. And the first question was, are you happy with the dampers now?
I need to say that since the restart after the rest day, so the second week, it's really perfect. We have no problem at all. On the just before the rest day, I had 5 dampers, you know.
And you lost one.
I lost one, so now it's only 4, like a whiz. And it's perfect. It's worked really well. We just adjust some click in the compressor, a rebound. Just a nice setup, and it's really nice to drive now.
Next question is, are the drivers superstitious? Do they have a lucky charm in the cars?
Yeah, I have something with me, not in the car, but at the end in the car, because it's always in the pocket of my suite. So this is a bandana from the time of motorcycle. The bandana, you know, it's a protection for the neck, and it's not really necessary for the car, you know. But with this one, I won 14 Dakar, so it means that I keep always with me.
It's the most successful bandana in the world.
Yeah, but it's completely destroyed. Washing, and now it completely destroyed. But keep in this pocket.
And the last question I also ask Carlos, what the biggest difference for you between South America and Saudi Arabia?
Well, Saudi Arabia is really similar to Africa, you know, like at the beginning. So it's more open desert, not too much civilization, a lot of dunes, and you need to do a perfect navigation or follow the cap. In South America, it was more on the track. It's more like a normal rally, like a WRC. We stay a lot of time on the track, so narrow track. It was necessary to have a really good technical, but it was not the same spirit that before in Africa. So for me, to be honest, I prefer to do the race in Saudi Arabia.
Did you miss the red wine in the evening?
The red wine. No, it's not really the main problem for me now.
Okay, thanks, Stefan. Cross
Thank
our
you.
fingers for you tomorrow. And so we are ready for today. Back to you, Molly.
Thank you very much, Stefan and Stefan. They were answering your questions from social media, so keep them coming across all of Audi Sports social media channels. Let's head now to today's wiki video, which is all about fitness. The Dakar Rally is a highly intense off-road marathon event that is both physically and mentally demanding. It requires optimum fitness from the drivers, co-drivers, and each of the team members for 2 weeks straight. Let's have a close look at the topic of fitness. To understand the evident success factor that is fitness and the importance of drivers and co-drivers needing to manage their energy at the Dakar Rally, we have to have a look at the extreme physical and mental demands on them while they are driving. From the time spent on the stage to the high temperatures and also the physical exertion. To be able to cope with all of these requirements and strains on their bodies, drivers and co-drivers taking part in the Dakar Rally have to concentrate carefully on what they are doing. Making sure about when and what they eat and drink, as well as trying to recover physically through massages, resting and sleeping as much as possible. It is not only the drivers and co-drivers who are working at the limit during the Dakar. Their entire team also needs to deliver top performances. Optimum fitness is therefore also a crucial element for the mechanics, technicians, engineers, and any other team personnel. Well, there you have it. High levels of fitness are needed, of course, for the Dakar Rally. Like I mentioned a bit earlier on, tomorrow they head west and the stage tomorrow is particularly beautiful. So let's have a look at what's in store. Stage 10 sees the crews leave Wadia Dawasir and head west to Bisha. The 374-kilometre special stage is the fastest of the rally with stunning scenery to go with it. Tomorrow's total is 757 kilometres. Well, looking forward to tomorrow, and 3 days only remain of the Dakar Rally 2022. It will be a very, very exciting finale to this year's rally. Thank you very much for watching Inside Dakar today. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we will, of course, be back tomorrow at the same time with more interesting stuff from the Dakar Rally. See you then.